Okay, welcome back to part 3. Alrighty, so we are going to do the next part, which will be in between this bit here. Okay, so when you have it closed, that is what you'll see. So we're going to do the inside of that. Alright, now let me get these pieces taken off. Alright, so you're going to need a 6 1/4 by 8 inch, and you're going to score it at 1/2 inch on the 6 1/4 inch side. So that'll be ending up being on top. Okay. Then you will also need two pieces of 4 1/2 by 5 3/4, and you're going to score it at 1/2 inch on the 4 inch side, because sorry, 4 1/2 inch side, and then that'll bring it down to 4. So 4 1/2 by 5 3/4, and score 1/2 inch on the 4 1/2 inch side, and you'll need 2 pieces of these ones. Okay, so I think what I was going to do is put these on the inside, because I cannot remember for the likes of me. So I'm just gonna switch that around here. Okay, and I'm going to put the other side, which I didn't tape, as you do. How is everyone? I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. So this I'm going to try and line up and make sure that it's lined up with the other one. Okay. And what I should have done is actually put this bit on first. So I would recommend putting this 6 1/4 by 8 on top first, because I don't want that, and then put the other two. But that'll be alright, it'll still work out nice anyway. Okay. Oh. Now you can add magnets to this bit as well if you choose to. Okay, I'm just gonna line it up there if I can. Just want to make sure that it's not going to cut in there. Just going to lift that up. Obviously we won't see that bit there, so it's not too much of an issue. Just peel this back. Okay. I think I did go over a little bit. Oh, just not doing too well with this one, guys. Okay. This is why it's best to put this flap down first. Otherwise you're going to have this issue. And I don't want you having issues like this. There we go. Okay, perfect. Whew, finally worked out. Sorry, I was probably not even in frame then. Alright, so what I will do is add a magnet to the top here and one here. I'll just add basic grey. And I'm just going to be doing the large magnet on this because, oh, wrong side. I feel that it will hold better, okay, without knocking everything. Just gonna move this here. So I haven't attached my piece here yet either, so I'll just put the magnet at the top. just center it. Okay. Take this piece off. I'm just gonna close it up and make sure it's level. Okay, and slide it off. Okay, we've done that okay. Then I will add my designer paper. Okay, just going to put that down there. That's perfect. And then I'm going to open it up and I will put paper along here as well, which I did have cut out. Alright. Yeah, I've got words going in that direction, so I've got to make sure the direction of it is okay. Try and line it up. There's that. Okay, then I've got another piece here. Now, I didn't decorate this part or anything with pockets. Simple fact is that I just wanted a section there to have photo mats in. And I might actually cut out some Polaroid frames. I will show you the flip through. After this is done, I will do a flip through, and that'll be at the beginning of before I start the tutorials. Okay, so then that way everything's uploaded and you guys can start the project. Now I'll have to go back to using my Fiskars trim. I was using my Stampin' Up one, and for some reason the edges on it, even though they're fresh blades, it doesn't give a crisp look. It still looks a bit jagged, so I'm not kind of happy with that at all. Alright, so that was that part, and that's the middle section. Then what we're going to do is open it up, and we're going to go into this section here. All right, I know there's a lot to this with such a small mini, a flip album, I should say, I guess you would call it, but there's so many elements in it too, and you can tone it down. Like I said, I'm just giving you the base, and it's always good for you guys to try new things out for yourselves, because that's how you're going to learn too. I just love giving you the basics. You can jazz it up with die cuts, dies, and whatever you like. Okay, so we will need, or you will need, I'll just take these off. Okay, 11 3/4 by 6, and you're going to score it at 1/2 inch and then 8 inches. Okay, this 1/2 inch will flip over like that, so you want to fold this part over. Okay, so your 8 inch score line is here, so you want to fold that over. Now I've already decorated my, or covered mine. I didn't decorate it, I covered it, and I covered this spine bit here, which I'm kind of calling it, you know, a spine. All right, I've done my layer for the inside of it, and for the back of it I've already cut out my paper, so we'll just decorate with that. Now the next piece you will need 6.5 by 5 1/4, and just a plain piece. Now all I've done with this one is actually just cut out a 4 by 6 a journaling spot that it had in the collection, so I cut that out and laid it on top and created a pocket. The other thing I did do as well is created 2 hinges. So I wanted to create another pocket which was on top of here. So when I stick it down, there'll be a pocket here and then a pocket here as well. So what you'd need to do is cut the hinges at 1 inch and score it at 1/2 inch, okay? And you'll need 2 of these. Now what I did do is I laid it on the opposite side and put pencil marking where I was going to put my hinges, okay? So I knew obviously it was going to go to one end, and then the other one I needed to use a pencil mark on, okay? So I will show you what that looks like. So we'll take this out of the equation for now, and I will take this one here. Put a bit of tape on the edge here, because from memory I had to trim this one down as well. So I'm just going to add a bit more tape on the edge. When I was cutting it, I actually forgot that I needed to cut a separate section for that part there. All right. Okay, perfect. So let's get that edge on there. Beautiful. Then we are going to take the tape off the hinges on this side. And sometimes the tape wants to come off and other times it doesn't want to come off. Nothing new with that. Alright, so I'll take the tape off this one as well. And I'm just going to line it up down the bottom and on the edge here. One thing you don't want to do is have your hinge seen on this side. Now I'm going to grab some glue, and I am just going to put some glue on the bottom of this so that the journaling tag or the tag does not slip out of there. Now what I will do with my one is I'm going to add all the elements afterwards, and then that way I can show you what it looks like. And I'm just going to lift that. I'll show you what it looks like when it's decorated. Okay. So we've got that part. So we've got a pocket in here. Sorry, we've got a pocket in here. And then let me find another piece. Should be able to go through here. And then another pocket up the top, and that'll be great for a little tag. Okay, we open that part up, and I'm just going to cover the back of this. Oh, okay. Make sure you remember which way the orientation of your paper is going. Now I didn't cut an extra piece for that hinge part, only because we're going to be gluing that down or taping it down, so we really don't need anything on there. Okay, and I'm just going to glue it down to my page, or stick it down to my page, and we'll be done with the third page, so to speak, the third part of the tutorial. Okay, and I'll get my book back here, open that up. All right, now I'm going to do it this way. So this is the top of your front cover here. All right, the page isn't stuck down, so I know I have to be careful with that, and line it up on the edge. Now the other thing is too, what you can do is actually stick a magnet down here on this side if you need to. Okay guys, that's part 3. Stay tuned for the final part, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed creating this album with me. Okay, take care. Bye.